Hey everybody, it's Jess here at Village Green, and thanks for checking out our blog post. Today we are going to be talking about succulent container gardens. So we are so excited because the greenhouse at both stores have tons and tons and tons of new succulents, including these little tiny baby 1-inch succulents that are so cute. So right now succulents are all the rage. They're quite possibly one of the easiest plants to care for. Succulents like medium to high light and very, very little water. So if you have a black thumb, succulents are your plant. So all you need are a few things to make a really cool, trendy succulent container garden. You need to have cactus and succulent potting soil. Right here we have the Espoma brand that we carry at the store, and it's perfect because it's got the soil in it, but it also has sand. So it needs that sand so that the plants can dry out and feel like they're living in the sandy soil in the desert. So cactus soil, you need a great assortment of succulents, and where else to get that other than Village Green, both locations. And you need a cool pot. Now you might have containers at home that you can use. Some people get really creative and use like cool, I've seen bakingware, tea kettles, lots of cool pots, glass vases, you could do terrariums. But I found this cool kind of rustic container at the store on a stand. And so I'm just gonna show you how to kind of nestle everything in there together. So when I picked out these succulents, I wanted to pick out ones that are gonna be, a little bit different in height. So the first one I'm gonna start with, and the one that I'm gonna put in the center, is the jade. So I'm gonna take that little guy out. I'm gonna dig a little hole in the center, pop them in, tuck them with dirt, and then I'm gonna take the other plants that look like they're gonna get fairly large, and I'm gonna put them on opposite sides of each other, because you wanna be able to leave space for the ones that are gonna stay shorter or trail over the side. So there's tons and tons of varieties of succulents out there. You could do this with cactus if you wanted to. We've got a great selection of those during the month of August and September. Be sure to check out the new series of splatter paint succulents that we have, and the glittered succulents. Those are awesome. People are loving them. So I've got my larger ones kind of like almost right here, so that way when they grow up, they're gonna kind of grow together. I'm also gonna take this other little guy that's super cute. He's gonna just get bushy, and he's gonna trail a little bit. So I'm gonna tuck him in the back. You wanna put a lot in here because succulents grow pretty slow, especially inside the house, but you don't wanna overcrowd it too much because you wanna be able to give it some room to grow. I love this one. This has got kind of these cone-shaped, it just looks like a little old cactus. So I'm gonna put him back here. And then I'm gonna take this little cutie, this little tiny baby. It's like as big as my finger. He's gonna be so cute because he's gonna trail over the side of the pot. So this is gonna be what I would want the focal point, because I would want a little bit of a trailer down here. So now you have your container done and you see all of the soil, but what you wanna do to make it look like it's more full is you wanna grab a bag of this really cool lime green super moss. We have this at both locations. You can use pea gravel, you can use colored sand, but you can get really creative, and we're gonna take and we're gonna tuck this in all the little nooks and crannies here. And it adds, I love this green just because it adds a nice touch of color. So cute. And be sure you're gonna wanna water this in lightly, not too heavy. You do not want cactus or succulents to sit in a lot of water. They will definitely rot out if you do that to them. Oops. So again, I'm just taking and tucking this moss in. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. And these are great. I mean, these can go in all different rooms in the house. I personally, I've posted it on our Instagram page before, but I have one in the center of my dining room table and I love it, and everyone compliments it all the time because it's a cool container. I took a really cool container, made it cooler with all the succulents. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So you're gonna take it and water this lightly. You could even water it in the sink. A lot of times the pots don't have drainage holes in them. So again, be careful, do not overwater these. Inside the house, you're looking at once every 3 to 4 weeks tops on watering, and that's a light water. Don't forget to fertilize them with cactus fertilizer at least once a month. And how cute is that container? Thanks for checking us out, you guys. Remember to look at our succulent container garden selection at both locations this month. Thank you.